Again, another massacre.
The United States of America is a great country. I have visited twice. I love the country. It's one of the most diverse countries on the planet. There are so many places you can go, national parks, beaches, mountains, different kind of people, super multicultural. I'm from Denmark and US is an amazing country. But there's one thing that the United States of America is always associated with, and that thing is guns. England is a cup of tea, Greece is an olive tree, America is a gun. Brazil is football on the sand, Argentina Maradona's hand, America is a gun. Netherlands is a wooden shoe, Hungary a goulash stew, America is a gun. Japan is a thermal spring, Scotland is a Highland fling, America is a gun. The gun laws in the United States of America must be changed as soon as possible. I would really like to know how an 18-year-old high school dropout can be able to buy 2 assault rifles.
What?
All that ammo, and he know how to use it. In the United States of America, you cannot drink before you're 21, but you can buy weapons as an 18-year-old. Does that make sense? Not if you ask me. Pretty much anyone can buy guns in the United States without showing that they have the mental health to not be a murderer. Some of you will say it's the people's hatred, it's not the gun. I have worked with kids with mental health issues who were ready to kill. These kids were really messed up because of their family beating them up, because of a troubled upbringing, because of alcohol, because of drugs. I have seen how these kids behave. There's a really big difference if a kid like this is able to have a gun or if they have a knife. If a kid like this has a knife, you can handle the situation. But if they have a gun, it's totally different. They can kill anyone. And it just depends on a little mood swing. We all know people under the age of 21. They have mood swings, they have highs and lows. And when you are more than 25, you are able to control your feelings a lot more. But under the age of 21, you are very unpredictable. And if you have easy access to gun at that age, then something horrific might happen. As it has happened 212 times in America since the beginning of 2022. 212 mass shootings. And you say it's not the gun? Just name me one other country in the world with the same percentage-wise mass shootings as in United States. You cannot. It's impossible. All the time it happens, politicians send prayers, they send thoughts, but they don't do anything about the real issue, which is the gun laws. This time, the most beautiful kids, the most innocent kids, had to die because of the laws. How can these gun companies sleep at night? Next time will be very soon. We all know it. It happens so frequently in the United States of America. Next time it could be your kid. Next time it could be your father who's a teacher. Next time it could be someone you know. Next time it could be you. And yet the politicians will do nothing about the issue. They will only send thoughts and prayers. NIA is so powerful in the United States, and I'm really wondering how they can sleep at night with all the massacres. It's so easy for people to walk on the street and to buy weapons, and it really has consequences. It's not about the guns, it's about the mental health. How many times have you heard that from a certain type of Americans? And you guys just don't get it. You want your personal freedom? And your logic is like, let's allow everyone to have a bomb so we can bomb the bombers. Doesn't it sound stupid? For me, it really does. Every year, about 27 schools have mass killings in America, and the number is only getting higher and higher, and no one is doing anything about it. All these innocent kids, parents who lose their gold, and no one does anything. Just because you want your personal freedom, you want to have guns so you can stand up against the government, but really, come on. Other countries stand up against the government without this. Blaming the guns for the shooting is like blaming cars for being on the road. It's seriously nonsense because it happens in the United States all the time. In other countries, it doesn't happen, even though we have mental health issues in all other countries in the world. So it's not a valid argument. A few weeks from now, we will be speaking about a tragic incident again. Until the next mass shooting, it's an infinite loop of shootings, shock, outrage, debate things that needs to be done, and failing because no one actually does anything. Imagine the faces of these small school children right before getting shot and losing their life. No one should experience a situation like this, and you can't do something about it. I'm not a politician, I don't care about politics, but seeing what is happening in the United States of America really hurts my heart. and I would be terrified to have my kid in a school in the United States of America, to see my dad, who is a teacher, to work in America. I would be horrified. It's just about time before it will happen again because of the easy access to guns. That's the main reason. And to you saying you cannot change anything, that's how it is in America. It's a mental health issue. I just want to give you a pure example, because 26 years ago a gunman entered a school in Scotland, killing 16 kids and a teacher, and the UK government responded by enacting tight gun control legislation. In the 9,400 days after, there have been 0 mass shootings in the UK. 0! Because the government took action. While in the US alone this year, since 2022, the beginning of 2022, there have been more than 200 mass shootings in the country without anyone taking action. How can you sleep at night? But the freedom to carry guns, I guess, is more important than the lives of small innocent kids. Wake up, US. I would like to hear your opinion. Do you think there should be stricter gun laws in the United States of America? I'm just a guy from Denmark that wanted to give my input. After visiting 178 countries, I have seen how it works in different countries. I love the United States of America, but the gun laws are really bad, really terrible. I cannot understand how a fantastic country can have such a terrible gun law. Should they have stricter gun laws in America? Yes or no? Leave your comments below. I'm really curious to read it. I'm gonna read all your comments and reply. Let me know if you have any additional information. I would be glad to read it. In my opinion, there's far too many guns in circulation in the United States of America. You can do something about it, it's not impossible. You saw how other governments did something about it when a tragic event happened. The problem is you don't do anything. It's your choice. Yeah. Leave your comments below, I'm curious to read it, and remember to subscribe to Gus and the Go. See you guys.